Vlogmas day 23. So I have officially come down with a cold. The current working theory in the family is that I've picked it up from my sister's students, the little lovely, adoring, germy pools that they are. So I think I'm at like the height of my cold today. So instead of going outside in the cold, luckily Dad has a stationary bike. So I'm just going to kind of keep my body moving on that. I won't do it like super intensely, but I don't feel as good if I don't at least do something in the morning. So that's where I currently am, trying to like get myself adjusted here and also not get out of breath while talking to you all. But I think you're pretty much caught up on all of the making and stuff. I do have my sock here, my gingerbread sock here with me, so I can work on that while I ride the bike. It's almost at the toe, so it should be done before Christmas, which is very exciting. And last night, Derek Huff's Dance for the Holidays was amazing. Mom and I did not know what to expect at all. As we're used to going to like shows where there's a storyline, so you know, like we're gonna follow that, or like when I've seen the Nutcracker, right? Like there's still a storyline on that, even though it's just dance. This was just different, like separate dance performances, all with like a holiday theme, and I loved it. Costumes 10 out of 10, dancing obviously 10 out of 10, and it was just so fun and engaging. I would definitely go again. So would recommend if you're able to see one of those kinds of dance shows. It's a ton of fun. And I think what I like most about dance shows is that you do get to have like audience participation. So they encourage you to cheer and take pictures and take video and do all those things, which I really like, because I think it adds kind of to the magic of being at a live show and getting to like cheer on the dancers, because you know, I wasn't a professional dancer, but having performed myself, you know, you do feed off of the audience's reactions. And so it's amazing to get to participate in that. And I feel very lucky that Mom and I were able to go. So for today, Mother says, take it easy, because I'm not feeling so good. Also, like Christmas in our household starts tomorrow. So I do need to kind of like be at my A game, especially as the head of the Christmas committee, which reminds me, I do owe you all a preview into what is on the Christmas agenda. So I will do that. Please tell me if I've forgotten to do that. And my friend is supposed to come over for Christmas class. I'm going to text her to see like if I'm feeling up to it, because she's not supposed to come until the afternoon. And then just kind of work on making stuff, working on our new Heidi Bears project, staying up to date on my Advent since I'm almost to the end with those, and hopefully finishing those gingerbread socks. And both my parents are busy with like various adulting appointments today, so it's also probably a good time for me to film that other video. So I am going to focus on my bike riding so that I can keep my promises up for the little YouTube world of Slip Slip Sis, and we are fingers crossed for a very fast recovery. Hello. So I have fulfilled at least part of my promises to the YouTube universe. I did film the little tour of my dad's stash, so that should be going up just a little bit after this video as a Christmas Eve treat. Since Santa does come early to our house, we have treats for you all then. Double Chaley for Christmas Eve. But in terms of other things, I did open up today's Ruby and Roses Advent, and it is absolutely on brand. We've got Saint Nicholas. It's like blowing out because it's so vibrant. You can see a little bit of like the oranges here. So it's a super fun tonal, goes with my outfit. Very excited about that. But I also wanted to share what was on the agendas that were put forth by the Christmas committee. So I will put up the pictures as well, hopefully, if my editing is on par with my goals for myself. But For Christmas Eve, we are having Cozy Christmas Eve. I'm reading the agenda to my right here. And so 10 a.m., my sister's family arrives, and there's a flurry when everyone arrives. So the goal is at about 10:30, we are going to do presents. And in my family, the way that we do presents is each person goes. So it's like if Lottie goes first, Lottie does all of her presents and then moves on to Lenny. Sometimes it's a little like, it's not a perfect system because they're little and get distracted. So we kind of fill in here and there. But that's pretty much how our flow is. And then we have 11:30 is our break/play time. And then at 12 o'clock, we will be having lunch, which we are doing a baked potato bar sponsored by Mom, who's just over here. And then at 1:30, we are doing a family walk/bike ride. So everyone's supposed to bring up their bikes and we will bike around. And I wrote that it is optional, but not really. And then our attire for the day will be cozy, comfy Christmas. So you should be wearing something comfy, jammies, sweatpants, whatever you want, but make it Christmas themed. And then change into activewear for the walk/bike ride. So that is Cozy Christmas Eve. And then for Christmas Day, when we are joined by Vuvy and Anthony, Vuvy is my grandma on my mom's side, Anthony is my uncle on my mom's side as well. We are having classic Christmas. So the attire of the day is red or green, and you have to pick one, but you're not supposed to tell anyone which one you're picking. And then the color that you choose for your day determines your team for the rest of the activities. So at 11 a.m., everyone is supposed to arrive, and then at 11:15, we will be doing a cheese tasting and hors d'oeuvres. So every year, Anthony brings us a variety of cheeses to taste. We started this tradition a really long time ago. So to answer, I think the question I got yesterday of do you have a favorite Christmas tradition, since it's Vlogmas, it is the cheese tasting that Anthony does for us. It is so fun. He slices it beautifully for us. He tells us a story about each cheese. He's organized it all. It's a ton of fun, and it's one of my favorite traditions that we've done every year for as long as I can remember, at least when we were older. So we didn't do this when we were like super little, but it has stayed with us through that. And then we'll have a couple other hors d'oeuvres for folks who don't really like cheese. And then we will do lunch. And for lunch, we are doing traditional cultural foods from my mom's side. So we're Macanese, which is Portuguese from Macau. So we're doing different foods like that. We switch up our Christmas Day meal every year. So that's pretty fun. And then after that, we will do presents with everyone. So after lunch, when bellies are full, so nobody's hangry, that's when we're doing presents. And then we will have Christmas baseball, which is not optional for family members under 65. And then we will do Christmas hide and seek. Again, all family members under 65 must play at least one round. So it's literally everyone except for Vuvy. And then at 3, we're doing pin the hat on Santa, which I realize now we don't have a hat or a Santa. So I'm gonna have to get some help from my mom because we're gonna have to draw Santa. And then we are doing blindfolded Christmas tree coloring. So then all of these, I guess, are competitions, and Team Red or Team Green will win. And that is our classic Christmas day for our agendas. So, we'll see who's on the Christmas committee next year and what's decided for that. But I'm gonna go wind this up and get going on the rest of my projects.